When a narcissist moves on, most people assume that means you've been discarded, erased, replaced. That belief keeps many stuck in confusion and self-doubt. But here's the truth most never talk about. When a narcissist moves on, they don't expect you to move on at all. They expect you to wait, to stay available, to remain emotionally subservient while they explore other options, fully convinced they can circle back whenever they choose. The real rupture happens the moment they realize you don't want them anymore. When their decision to move forward becomes a permanent deal breaker in your eyes, it lands as a deep narcissistic injury. They never believed you had the right to boundaries. They never imagined you would view their betrayal as final. In their mind, you were supposed to stay broken, pleading, and emotionally accessible while they fed on attention from elsewhere. Instead, your withdrawal becomes the very thing that haunts them. You don't chase. You don't beg. You quietly step back, and that silence screams. Their past begins to follow them into the new relationship because you're the past they can't escape. It creates friction with the new supply because deep down they know they lost something irreplaceable. The fantasy that they would win by moving on collapses when they see you standing firm, self-respecting, and no longer available. This is why leaving the door open is dangerous. A narcissist will happily place you on a shelf, assuming you'll remain there indefinitely. Healing requires shutting that door completely, not in anger, but in clarity. When you do, life begins to open in unexpected ways. Not necessarily with a new partner right away, but with growth, alignment, peace, and momentum. And that's when the narcissistic injury deepens, because they see that their path stagnated while yours began to blossom. Despite what many say, narcissists do care deeply about your opinion of them. They just don't want you to know that. When the new supply fails to fulfill them, you become revalued, idealized, and glorified in their mind. The choice they made suddenly looks reckless. Regret sets in, though it's never expressed honestly. They don't want you to know they were exposed as a fraud, a liar, someone incapable of real connection. This is why appearances mean nothing. Marriage, children, grand gestures. These are often just attempts to plaster over cracks that never heal. The infatuation always burns out. And when it does, the loss of the one person who truly saw through them becomes unbearable. Your power lies in refusing to go back, breaking the soul tie, training your mind to release intrusive thoughts, raising your standards so high that betrayal becomes non-negotiable. When you elevate spiritually, morally, emotionally, you no longer see them as equal. And the moment they realize you see through them, the illusion shatters. If you're not there yet, work toward that place. Healing begins with one firm boundary. Once they move on, you do too. No conversations, no explanations, no reopening wounds. That decision doesn't just protect you, it frees you. And when you finally reach the place where you want nothing from them anymore, that's when the story truly ends and your real life begins.